what if a boxing league? Imagine a boxing league where you could do steroids. That'd be cool.
I think they have. It's called the enhanced game.
No, it's called Pride FC in Japan.
Is it?
Yeah, Pride.
That shit's nuts, huh?
Pride in the contract said you're allowed to use steroids.
Oh shit, I wonder what that
Hey, that's the only way it's even. Let everyone choose.
So what is next? What's going to happen next?
Okay, so let's be clear. He failed 2 drug tests, not 1,
okay.
2. He failed 1 for the banned substance called Osterine. The drug test was given to him on Friday, the day before the fight. He then failed a second drug test for the same substance that was given to him in the post-fight, because you have to take a post-fight test also as part of the program. These were both urine tests. In the fight, or in the drug test that was given to him for the first one on the Friday, he also had it come back for another banned substance, but it was not conclusive. So they're still running the certain test to find out what the story is with that. That was a different substance. So he's looking at a jackpot of potentially 3 failed tests for the 2 different substances.
I think with Ryan, I really believe that with Ryan, knowing that most of his fans are people that are not even involved in boxing, that don't really follow boxing, they just follow Ryan. They have no idea what goes on when it comes to testing and stuff like that. So they won't even care about it.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after Ryan Garcia tested positive for PEDs in the Haney fight, according to sources with knowledge of the request, Ryan Garcia is asking, or he's now asking, for his B sample to be tested. Once again, at least according to sources. Now, if Ryan did submit this request, we should get the results back in 1 or 2 weeks. There's a lot of confusion out there on exactly what the B sample is, or at least how it works. And I say this because when Ryan was talking to Jake Paul about this situation, Jake was asking him, have you submitted or asked for your B sample? And you guys heard Ryan say, yeah, I have. And he said, I'll take a test right now. Now, once again, so there's no confusion. The B sample is not urine that Ryan Garcia is submitting today. It's half of the urine he submitted back in April when he tested positive for the A sample. With that being said, Ryan Garcia, his fate lies in this B sample. So things are moving really fast now for Ryan Garcia, because once that B sample comes back, then Ryan Garcia, he's going to have to sit down with the New York State Athletic Commission, and they're going to decide what Ryan Garcia's punishment will be. Now, it's important to note, New York Commission is known to be far more strict than the Las Vegas Athletic Commission, which is the main reason I believe Ryan Garcia, he never wanted to fight in New York. It's rather ironic when you think about it, because I told you guys before the Haney fight, when I watched the weigh-in, I told you guys Ryan was going into this Haney fight with a major advantage because he did not have to make weight. And by Ryan's own admission, he said making the weight would have weakened him. Which means it weakened Devin Haney, but it didn't weaken him because he didn't have to make the weight. And Ryan, he never had any intentions to make the weight from the day this fight was signed. But Ryan Garcia, he talked about how him not making weight is going to make him stronger. Him saying all of this is going to make his case even worse when he has to explain this to the commission. I mean, because it's not uncommon that people test positive for PEDs in the sport of boxing, unfortunately, but it's very rare that they come in 3.5 pounds overweight and then test positive. I mean, just imagine if Devin Haney, Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Tank Davis, any of these guys did exactly every single thing that Ryan Garcia did right now. They didn't make weight, didn't come close to making weight, then tested positive for PEDs after the fight, and then beat someone like Ryan Garcia. I don't even have to remind you what they have already said about Gervonta and Devin Haney before this situation. We know what time it is. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Now he's got 2 solid excuses. The weight, but at the weigh-in, Ryan did not drain himself and Haney did, and that's a big difference. I don't care what other people, I've heard a lot of people say that 3 pounds is not a big difference and this and that. I fought, and I have fighters that cut their last 2 or 3 pounds. Sometimes just 1 pound is the one that hurts the most. So it does affect. And if Ryan did not want to drain himself to cut those last 3.2 pounds, that was an advantage. Now this is even worse. Right. If it's involving steroids, well then that's bad news.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Decay Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodecay.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.